In today's class, we will discuss about the mutation. The mutation is very familiar word where we'll see the nucleotide bases present on a DNA will goes for the change resulting in the alteration of your mRNA, which will result in the an abnormal protein synthesis. Simply speaking, a permanent change in the DNA sequence is known as gene mutation. Gene mutation can be simply said as a permanent change in the DNA sequence which will result in the altered translation so that an unwanted protein will be synthesized. So this mutation, if it takes place in the germ cell, this may leads to the next generation or progeny leads to the inherited diseases. Whereas if the mutation takes place in somatic cells, it cannot transfer to the next generation, but this may act as a major culprit for cancer and other congenital malfunctions. And the mutation may be caused due to the one will be spontaneous error in DNA replication or meiotic recombination. So we all very familiar DNA having a wonderful proofreading thing, and we are having the post replication repair mechanism. If by any mistake, if we are there is a problem in proofreading as well as in post replication repair, then this may leads to the mutation, and that class will be considered as the error in replication. And due to some spontaneous changes also, it may result in the mutation. These spontaneous changes can be due to the demethylation, where the cysteine will be converted to the uracil, or depurination also may result in the replication, or some other chemical or other factors like excessive exposing to radiation, viruses, or mutagenic chemicals, so that may leads to the mutation. So the first slide is speaking about the definition of mutation, where the sequence is altered in the DNA which will result in the unwanted protein synthesis that may result to the unwanted protein. And this mutation based on where the base pairing is changing, we have differentiated into the two major types. One is called as point mutation, and next one is called as frame shift mutation. In the point mutation, you will have a single alteration in the nitrogenous base of the DNA, which will be further divided into the transition and transversion. Please do remember, in point mutation you will have a single base will be altered. So based on that single point or single nitrogenous base, we have divided into the transition and transversion. This transition where a purine is replaced by purine or a pyrimidine is replaced by pyrimidine. So within the same type of nitrogenous base is altered. Whereas in the case of transversion, a purine may be replaced with the pyrimidine, or else a pyrimidine may be replaced with the purine. This will be the class of your transversion. And due to this point mutation, you may have three different effects. One which we are calling it as silent mutation, and second one is called as missense mutation, and next one is called as nonsense mutation. We'll see in detail about these things, all these things. And in silent mutations, simply speaking, there is a change in the nitrogenous base, but still the mRNA and the protein or the amino acid which has to be synthesized will be same. So that will called as silent mutation, because even though there is a change in the nitrogenous base, still you are having the same amino acid sequence, and this will be generally due to the synonym of codes are known as we are having a property of genetic code that is called as degeneracy. Means many of genetic codes having a common or multiple genetic codes. So due to the change in your that type of nitrogenous bases, you will have the same type of amino acids, that is known as silent. Next one is missense, where it will result in the an unwanted or abnormal amino acid. Here you will have the different amino acid will be synthesizing, and that will result in that three different categories. One will be called as acceptable, second one is called as partially acceptable, and next one is called as unacceptable. What are they, how they are classified, we'll see in the next slides. And finally the last type is, or no, last category will be nonsense, where you will have the base pair is altered, and which will result in the terminating codon, so that will synthesize the stopping of your amino acid, or protein will be stop synthesizing. And the second category, the frame shift mutation, this will be due to the insertion or deletion of your nitrogenous bases, or more than one nitrogenous bases will be the cause. So we will see one by one in detail. First one is the point mutation. This point mutation is purely due to the change in single base of your nitrogenous base, and this may be divided into the two types. One is called as transition, and next one is called as transversion. In transition, the purine will be replaced by the purine, whereas in the transversion the purine will be replaced with the pyrimidine. And this point mutation, based on their result, will be leads to the three types. One is called as silent mutation, next one is called as missense mutation, and next one is called as nonsense mutation. So in silent mutation, you will have the single nucleotide change, but still you will have the same amino acid, and the effect or the function of protein will be same. So the mutation does not notice. Here we are given the example. See, GAA is a genetic code which will represent your glutamate. By a single base is altered, instead of A we have encoded G, and it will result in the same amino acid. So whatever the protein is producing, that will be the remain same. And next one is missense mutation. Here same single nucleotide will be changes, but it results in the different amino acid, and loss of functional capacity of protein will be seen. Here example is given is, in the sequence of your, किसी स्टूडेंट्स का फोन आ रहा है, वॉइस आ रहा है ना तुमका तो ओके. Here the example is given. Instead of histidine, a substitution of your C instead of A, that is synthesize your proline, which results in the functionally inactive protein. And based on the result or protein produced, we have the different type of ठीक है ना, हाँ फाइन ना. We having a different type of further classification of your missense mutation are there. One is called as acceptable missense mutation. Next one is partially acceptable missense mutation, and finally unacceptable missense mutation. So examples are given here, I will explain you. For example, in the acceptable missense mutation, this will be seen in the HB Hikari type of your anemia, where in the beta chain, lysine, which is located at the 61st position, is replaced by asparagine, and it may be transversion or transition type of mutation that is resulting in the beta chain of HB Hikari type. So here the ultimate protein producer of beta chain is different, but still it is functionally acceptable only. So here means it is not losing its complete function, so it is called as acceptable missense mutation. Here we are having a single replacement of a nitrogenous base. It may be due to the AAA is maybe replaced with the AAU, or AAC, or else AAG may be replaced with the AAC or AAU. This replacement will be results in the synthesis of asparagine instead of lysine in the beta chain of your hemoglobin, that will encodes for the HB Hikari type of hemoglobin, which is functionally active. That's why we are calling it as acceptable missense mutation. And second one is partially acceptable missense mutation. Here the classical example will be of your sickle cell anemia, where the sixth position of beta chain of hemoglobin is replaced with the valine instead of glutamate. This may be due to the GAA is substituted with the GUA, or GAG is substituted with the GUG. So these single replacement of your nitrogenous bases results in the amino acid valine instead of glutamate, that results into the sickle cell hemoglobin. We are new the sickle cell hemoglobin is functionally inefficiency, special in condition of hypoxia. So that's why we are calling it as partially acceptable missense mutation. And finally, the last class is unacceptable missense mutation. Here the example can be justified by HbM type or Boston hemoglobin, where you will have the met hemoglobin will be synthesizing, which is functionally inactive, and that can be justified by a single nucleotide alteration where the CAU is replaced by UAU, or else CAC is replaced by UAC, that encodes the tyrosine amino acid instead of histidine in the alpha chain of your 58th position of hemoglobin. So this alteration at the 58th alpha chain will result in the synthesis of your methemoglobin, which methemoglobin you are knowing this is functionally inactive and it cannot transport your oxygen as well as nutrients. So just for your sake, once again I am revising you. The missense mutation will produce as an abnormal protein or abnormal amino acid will be synthesizing, and this is purely due to the single base pair alteration, and that may result in the three different variants, where is acceptable where the protein function will be fine, and second one is partially acceptable where you have the partially inefficient protein will be synthesizing. Example is your sickle cell anemia. And next one is unacceptable missense, where you completely lost the function of protein due to the alteration of single nucleotide base. And in the last class in the mutation is called as nonsense mutation. So this single nucleotide change that will result in the stop codon, and which will causes premature termination of chain, and may produce an incomplete protein that may be results in the incompatible with the life. Once again I am explaining you, the nonsense mutation is due to the same single nucleotide alteration, but here that single nucleotide alteration will leads to the nonsense or stop codon in the mRNA that will result in the premature termination of protein that will leads to the incompatible with the life. Here we are given the example. For example, DNA, the functionally normal will be your CGA that will encodes for the protein arginine. But if you have the alteration instead of C, if you have the base pair altered with the T, that will result in the mRNA of UGA, which is a stop codon, and the protein which has to encode for the alanine, arginine, and serine, well, that will be stops, and it causes the pre-termination or pre-stoppage of your protein molecule. This is known as nonsense mutation. And next one is the frame shift mutation. Here I already explained you. Here you may have the an addition of nitrogenous bases will be seen, or else deletion of nitrogenous bases will be seen. Due to that, you have the abnormal mRNA, and which will be encoded for the abnormal protein. In this slide, we have clearly mentioned a normal gene which is having the this sequence and encoded for the mRNA, and that will leads to the amino acid proline, glutamate, cysteine, and glycine. Whereas the addition of your guanine in the DNA molecule that encoded a different mRNA, because in mRNA we are not having the in between you don't have the punctuals, or else you won't have the proper proofreading, so the complete mRNA molecule will be differently read and it will be differently translated and results in the a different protein. You can amino acid, you can see here, instead of glutamate you have the synthesis of arginine, glycine, valine, and arginine. Complete the amino acid sequence is altered, and that will be justified by the thalassemia. In thalassemia you are knowing that may be due to the addition or less amino acid sequence of your hemoglobin will be seen. And next one is the deletion mutation. Here also nucleotide bases will be removed, that will result in the abnormal mRNA, and complete protein or amino acid sequence will be altered. And the classical example for the delete mutation will be cystic fibrosis of pancreas. And if you are additional information, if in the frame shift mutation, if 3 nitrogenous bases are inserted or deleted, that condition may be not fatal, or it may not incorporated a severe condition, because a new amino acid will be synthesizing, but it won't be a very harmful condition. And finally, the evaluation or importance of mutation will be, we do not have, if we don't have the mutation, then we would be all same, and any change in the environment would be deleterious to the all members of the population equally. But due to the mutation, it supported the comparison and related of the organism. We all are very familiar with the corona effect, so it is different in the different individuals, and this is due to your mutation only. And sometimes the mutation may be helpful for the benefits also. And that completes